Breaking news, guys. Nigerians react as President Bola Ahmed Tinubu hit Obi's advice, stopped ministers and other appointees from foreign travels. Hello, guys. Welcome back to Prospect Channel TV. Thank you for coming out here. If you are just joining us for the first time, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to give us a thumbs up. President Bola Tinubu has directed a ban on all public-funded international trips for ministers, officials, and heads of agencies, according to a letter from his Chief of Staff, Femi Gbajabiamila, addressed to the Secretary to the Government of the Federation, George Akume. The directive places a 3-month embargo on foreign travel by government officials starting April 1st, 2024, in a move aimed at reducing costs of governance and ensuring fiscal responsibility. Mr. President has concerns about the rising costs of travel expenses borne by ministers, departments, and agencies of government, as well as the growing need for cabinet members and heads of MDAs to focus on their respective mandates for effective service delivery. Part of the letter sent by Premier Times read. The letter cited the current economic challenges and the need for responsible fiscal management as reasons for the temporary ban on international travel funded by taxpayers. In the letter, Tinubu's Chief of Staff said, "I am writing to communicate Mr. President's directive to place a temporary ban on all public-funded international trips for all federal government officials at all levels for an initial period of 3 months from April 2024. This temporary measure is aimed at cost reduction in governance and intended as a cost-saving measure without compromising government functions. While the ban is ineffective, any proposed official trips abroad must receive explicit approval from President Tinubu, at least 2 weeks period to travel after being deemed absolutely necessary. The cost-cutting measure comes barely months after Tinubu's challenger in the 2023 presidential election, Mr. Peter Obi, called on the current administration to stop all foreign trips for government officials until insecurity and other challenges facing the nation were addressed. The Labour Party former presidential candidate has said no foreign investor or partner would invest in Nigeria given the country's situation. Quoting Obi, As terror attacks, banditry, kidnappings, and violence continue to range through the country, it is more concerning now, with the siege of violence spreading through the Federal Capital Territory, Abuja. The recent killings of 2 adopted young girls in Abuja make it more depressing and urgent. It is now time for we, the leaders, to take all forms of serious measures to tackle the situation. It is unfortunate that President Muhammadu Buhari in 2015 campaigned and won the elections on 3 items: insecurity, economy, and corruption. SEC. After his 8 years in office, the situation has worsened. In all 3 areas, the present administration, on assuming office, promised to deal decisively with the same situation: security, economy, and corruption. Today, however, the situation is getting even worse than ever. At the annual General Conference of the Nigerian Bar Association held in Lagos in August 2022, the then vice presidential candidate, Senator Kasim Shettima, categorically stated that if APC is elected, he as vice president would be in charge of security, while the president as an expert in economy would handle the economy. Nigerians, therefore, now employ them to fulfill their campaign promises Even if they do not achieve 100% results, we want to see 100% effort. It is now time to stop all forms of foreign trips from people in government until we deal with the ugly situation facing us at home. No foreign investor or partner will like to invest in Nigeria with the situation we now found ourselves in. We must make sincere efforts to end the spread of violence and insecurity in our nation in order to make any meaningful progress. Good one, Mr. President. Sometimes I wonder what take ministers aside. Apart from foreign affairs minister, I don't know what other ministers go to do outside. We have embassies and high commissioners whose responsibility it is to represent the country, fund Nigerian missions abroad, and make use of them effectively. Ban travel for the rest of 3 tenures. Those politicians are the people causing problems in Nigeria, and they run to other countries with their family, so that the poor masses will suffer. As for you are a government official. No more travel until you finish your tenure. It's good. Why should the chief of staff be the one to inform the secretary to government of the president's directive on a matter that has to do with ministers and departments? For such matters, the secretary to government had to take direct instructions from the president. Tomorrow, if the president is sick, the COS will be ruling by telling the SFG and every other officials that the president said this or that without them having access to the president, because it has been so from the beginning. Well, those are the reactions from Nigerians, but this is a good one. But to me, 3 months is just small. If you want travel, make you use your money, fund yourself, and leave taxpayers' money. Make them use all this money, develop the country. Well, so Obi's advice is working. So guys, let's hear from you. Kindly drop your comment below the comment section. If you are just joining us, I beg subscribe to this channel and don't forget to give us a thumbs up.